Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. Yesterday, we done with the demo number one. Today is the final demo, and this is the demo number two. And what all we need to learn in order to get into IT industry means, as I told you, so when you have more and more skills, so that is always better opportunity for you to, stay longer in the IT industry. Many people, what they do, they will be learning simple skill or the single skill and they can get a job. But over a period, with that skill, if you are, planning to stay longer in the IT industry, then definitely you will face lot of issues. I strongly recommend in the starting period itself, you spend a minimum, 3 to 6 months time and learn very, very important skills as per the gurus or the mentors. And don't filter on your own. My brother told me, my friend told me, my chacha told me. If you think like that, and if you cut down all these skills, end of the day you lose lot of opportunities. So I'm strongly recommend each and every guy to understand couple of things, right? So compulsorily, if you want to be into data analytics, if you want to be into data analytics, compulsorily you have to know in depth of SQL and one reporting, then data warehousing knowledge you need to have, then one ETL, SSIS I am recommending, and I'm recommending SSIS. And if you learn SSIS, ADF will be very, very easy. So, but don't jump into ADF directly. So this is a cloud based and you will have much more opportunities for, SSIS and ADF. But learning ADF, I don't recommend now. Why? Because ADF, everything is automated. Just there is a button, you need to click on it. The ETL will get done automatically. It is a cloud ETL and more automated, but you don't know how it is doing, how it is happening internally. But if you learn SSIS, it is part of MSBI. This is very good ETL, on-premises ETL, and it is also can be integrated with the ADF, Azure Data Factory. And I strongly recommend to learn this SSIS. Now, learning ADF will not be more than 1 week time. So, because if you know ETL concepts very well, learning ADF will not take more than 1 week time. I'm telling you, because nothing is there in ADF. Clear? So, but many people will come and talk to me, sir, cloud is more important today. Should I learn ADF or should I learn SSIS? Means I strongly recommend it to learn SSIS because a lot of job openings are available and it is easy. Within 25 days, you will be able to learn SSIS. ADF also, it will take a minimum 20-25 classes to learn. But if you know SSIS, ADF will be just 1 week to 10 days, you will be able to learn. Clear? So if you wanted to get into data analytics, so all those things you have to know. And as we know, 60% of the interview questions are going to be asked in this. You have to know SQL and T-SQL. These two things you need to study minimum for 2 months. So minimum for 2 months. So you take my videos and you continue further. And if you're learning SSIS today, then Power BI and data warehousing you can learn. So in the next month, the new Power BI batch is going to be starting April 1st. If you don't want to attend this, then next batch will be on the May 1st, right? So what is the May 1st? If it is a Sunday, Saturday, we can have the class on the May 1st. Okay, so May 1st is Monday. May 1st is Monday. So definitely you will be able to, attend. If not April 1st and May 1st, you can continue Power BI. After that, Power BI will be for 45 classes, minimum 2 months it will take. And data warehousing, you will be able to get free. SSIS, people will get data warehousing videos for free. Power BI people also will get the data warehousing free. It will be some 7-day video recordings will be there. You must watch them. And there is a free project is also available, when the data warehousing. So this is also free for the Power BI as well as for the SSIS. You will be able to do this project. Okay, so after SSIS, you will be able to give in data warehousing videos. You need to watch without fail, and you must also do this project. This project is on Amazon. Very many very small project, but you will get very good learning points how to create a fresh data warehouse from scratch, and what is a dimension table, what is a fact table. Lot of technical things that you don't understand today, you will be able to understand later. So data warehousing also you should know. So all these things you have to learn without fail. So once SSIS is over, once you do this project, we have few more projects are available. If you wanted to do, you can do it. One project is completely called as a end to end project. So after SSIS, I'm telling you, after SSIS, so you can do this project. In this, you are going to be learning SSIS, SQL, and writing stored procedures, data warehousing, and cube creation, and report creation. All of them you will have. Reports are explained in SSRS that we can convert them into Power BI. So this is one project, and it will be paid project. Okay, paid project. This project you will be able to keep. The project name is also, I'm telling you, TARDIS project, which is insurance based domain project. This one will give you major learning, but you have to know SSIS to start this project. Then one live project is going on, that is purely Power BI live project is going on. If you need only Power BI project, now this is also available with us, and you should be able to also take this. This will be the paid project, and you will be able to either attend live. Now live is going on. If not, you can attend, you can buy the videos and practice. Okay, so anything is fine, but these two projects you will be able to keep them in your CV, and you will be able to have them. Even though you are not taking Power BI live, I am strongly recommending to take this project once the SSIS is over, right? Because in this project you will have SSIS module. Majority of the SSIS will get covered, and lot of interview questions you can easily crack. So I strongly recommend, once SSIS is over, then you complete data warehousing, then you complete this project as well within the data warehousing videos. Then after that you buy this projects, and compulsorily you do this. And if you wanted to take this, you can take this, otherwise it will be optional for you. Clear? So you will be able to understand the DAX queries and data modeling concepts, and lot of other things you're going to be learning here. But here you will be learning SSIS and lot of other things. All these projects you will be able to keep in your CV, even though you put 3 to 5 years of experience or 3 to 10 years of experience. These projects are helpful, and you will be able to easily crack the interviews, guys. Okay, so either we can buy videos, or you can attend live. Evening 7 p.m. it is started. Now it's happening. 4 5 classes got over. Still, if you wanted to join, you can join today. Otherwise later you can buy the videos and practice them. Okay, so that is what we understood yesterday. Now, as I spoke yesterday, no company will have the data in a single place, right? So all the data of the companies are available in multiple places, right? So that's what is the issue. That is what I told you yesterday, right? So I'm talking about Amazon company. The company will not have data in a single place. The location may be some data in India, some data in US, UK, Japan. Amazon company is doing business all over the world. They may have a lot of IT environments. In India, they may be implementing applications in Java, in US, .NET, in UK, Excel, text files, XML. The data of the company is not available in a single environment. It is not available in single place. And the size of the data may be small data. You may be having data in the GBs, or you may have medium level data, maybe terabytes, petabyte, or large amount of data, petabyte, zettabyte, yottabyte of data you have it. So the size of the data also matter, because when you have a large amount of data, more and more issues are going to come. More infrastructure you need to have, whether it is a bandwidth or the server size, or whether it is a downloading, uploading, and the processing capabilities. Lot of things are going to be there when you have large amount of data. Clear? So accuracy of the data means the Amazon data I am talking about, you may have low accuracy, means a lot of duplicate data, a lot of misspelled data, a lot of blank values are available, or you may have a lot of high accuracy data is there. when you have data is cleaned data, so it is, it is very good for us to take the data, and with minimal transformations we will be able to clean the data and dump into the data warehousing applications and create lot of reports later. Clear? So you may have dirty data, bad data. It is completely 40% of the data is bad. Low level accuracy means that. Medium means at least 20 to 40% is bad data. High means it is more than 95% of the data is the cleaned data, or 98% is the cleaned data. 1 or 2% is the bad data that we can clean. So if the data is not so clean, and if you take the data as it is, and if you try to create a report and try to publish the report, whatever goes in is wrong, comes out will be wrong. You cannot give you cannot take a bad data and you cannot create an accurate report, right? If you think negatively, you cannot, act positively, right? If you think negatively, you will behave negatively only. If you think positively, your behavior will be positive. So you need to understand that whatever goes in is wrong, comes out will be wrong. So end of the day, reporting will have the correct data. If you don't have the correct data, what happens? You will get lot of issues. So what we have to do? We're talking about single company's data. All the data you have to get it with the help of ETL. So SSIS will be the ETL package. So extract the data, transform means you clean the data, then you are going to be loading the data into the data warehousing. So what is a data warehouse? Data warehouse means a large server, a bigger server where SQL software is running. I told you yesterday, I have a laptop. If you see my laptop, so I have 4 partitions, but all these things put together 1 terabyte of hard disk. Now, when you right click on my PC and go to properties, what is the capacity of the RAM? 8 GB of RAM and i5 processor and 1 terabyte of hard disk. Windows 11 Pro system I have. In my laptop, if I install SQL software, what is the maximum data I can store? Only 1 terabyte of data. But you think every month you're getting 500 GB of data into 12 months of data you wanted to store. It will become 6 terabytes of data into 10 years of data you would like to store. So 6 into 10, it will be 60 terabytes of data company wanted to store. Where will you store? So will you be buying 60 laptops and store it? No, no, no. You buy bigger hardware. Inside the bigger hardware means 1000 terabyte of hard disk or 100 terabyte of hard disk, or you can say 255 terabyte of hard disk. You have, let us say, 1000 GB of RAM and hundreds of processors are running, not only one processor. Inside this, you need to install SQL software. SQL means I'm talking about Oracle software, Teradata software, SQL Server software. You have to install it. So this server becomes SQL Server data warehousing server or Oracle Server data warehousing server. It is not a normal Oracle software. It is Oracle data warehousing server, right? So people will be saying that is Oracle server. Oracle means it is completely the software is installed. Oracle software is installed with the in the smaller hardware. Okay, you may have lesser than 1 terabyte of hard disk, lesser than 1 terabyte of storage capacity you have installed Oracle there. That is Oracle machine simply. But when you have a large computer, Oracle is installed there, so that will be called as Oracle data warehousing. So data warehousing can be prepared or can be created with the large amount of hardware. Software wise, same SQL softwares you have to install. SQL means, as we know, SQL Server, Teradata, Oracle, like that, any one of the softwares that you have to install and you should be able to use them. Clear? So as we discussed yesterday, so you're talking about Amazon company. Amazon company is getting large amount of data, and whenever you buy a product, all the data will go here. This data will be, the server will be full after 6 months or 1 year. So what we need to do? So these servers are called as OLTP servers, as I told you in one example, right? When you have a bucket, so bucket is used to collect the fresh water. You wanted to collect the water, so the water is not available at your home. So what you do? A water tanker comes morning 6 o'clock to your place. You take the buckets. You, your father, mother will take the buckets and collect the water, and the bucket size will be 30 liters, right? So once that is full, you are getting the water from the buckets and dumping it to a drum. So data warehouse is called as a drum. That's what I told you, right? Now, every time you're filling the water in the buckets, and when the bucket is full, you're pumping into the or dumping manually into the drum. Instead of that, your friend told, why can't you buy a motor pump? So you can buy a motor pump. That is what is called SSIS, right? So you connect it to this one and you switch on this motor pump. This data is going to be dumped onto your tank. So data warehouse is a tank, or you can say it is a bigger storage. Bucket size will be 30-40 liter. That is the bucket size, and you will have a fresh water in this. But what about this? This will be a tank, 5,000 liter capacity bank. It will take a lot of time to store your data, and lot of large amount of data also can be stored, and it will take a lot of time to store the data, because every month you may be getting 200 GB of data. This data you're going to be putting it here. So the fresh data you will not be able to keep in the buckets, because buckets are going to be occupying less amount of data. As I told you, OLTPs are these fresh servers, where it may be SAP server, a .NET server, Excel, it may be anything. End of the day, if any server is having a fresh data, that is called as a OLTP server. Any application, any server which is storing the fresh data, that is what is called OLTP, online transaction processing. Small size data you can have in the buckets, 30-40 liter of water you can have it like that. In this you will have 500 GB or less than 1 terabyte of data you can have. When the server is full, what you do? You take the data from the server, OLTP server, and you're going to be putting the data into the data warehousing server to put the data. So manually you can put it, or you will be able to use a motor pump. So SSIS is just like a motor pump, taking the water from one bucket and exporting or loading the data into the data warehousing. Clear? So OLTPs are, it can be any application, but only thing is that we have a fresh data in that application, and that application is called as OLTP. There is an interview question. Have you seen any OLTP servers in this world? So whatever you are using is OLTP only. You go to the bank, withdraw the cash. Fresh transaction data will go to bank. So that is a banking server, is a maybe Java server, a .NET server, SAP server, Android server. We don't know what is the server, the technology it is using, but that is a OLTP server. You go to Amazon.com in your mobile phone, you're trying to buy some product. So what is it? Android application we're talking about? It is capturing fresh data. Oh, Amazon is capturing the fresh data sales, and the mobile which is running the application, that is OLTP application, because you are able to buy the new product today. So like that, many products you would have bought last year, before year. Where is that data? That data from OLTP server of Amazon would have gone to data warehousing. Who's going to be taking the data and putting? Not you. It will be done by the BI team or the ETL team, going to be taking the data, last year data. Now we are in 2023. What about 2022 data or 2021 data? Amazon company would have taken the data from the OLTP server. It would have gone to the OLAP or data warehousing of Amazon. Clear? Small size data you will have, and read and write data you will have. More time people are only writing the data. OLTP servers are busy to write the data. But whereas OLAP means data warehouse, it is historical data, large size data. Every month of 500 GB into 12 months, it will become 6 terabytes into 10 years of data, 60 terabytes of data. So if you have a small size, you never create a data warehouse. You store the data in the OLTP itself. But when you have terabytes of data, you have to get the data. When you have the terabytes of data, you have to get the data, load the data into the separate machine. This machine is called as a data warehousing machine. So data warehouse, how data warehouse can be created means, it is going to be created with the SQL software. SQL means any RDBMS like Netezza, Teradata, SQL Server, Oracle, any one of the software can be installed in the large hardware. Clear? These, these data warehousing servers are available in the data centers. When you go to uh, data centers, right? So these are the data centers. All these are servers of the computers. You will be able to see in one of the computer. For example, this is a lot of collection of computers. This may be one computer. This may be one bigger computer. In that you have a large amount of data. SQL software may be installed, and this may be storing Amazon data. So where are the servers? Whether it is a OLTP server or whether it is a data warehousing server or whether it is a Java server, .NET server, where the servers will be in the data centers only. These are the data centers. All the servers are going to be maintained in the data centers. Who's going to be maintaining? There is a admin team will be there, networking team will be there, SQL database administrators will be there, SQL DBA team will be there, DBA team, admin team, networking team, right? Operating system admins, networking admins, SQL admins, Hadoop admins, all the admin people are going to be maintaining cloud admin. So nowadays, many people are using cloud servers also, cloud admins, cloud, servers also will be there in the these kind of a data centers. Lot of data centers are available in Hyderabad. Lot of data centers are available in Russia. Then you have all over the world data centers are available. We will be able to take one machine and we will be able to install that softwares, and we will be able to use that machine, right? So that machine will be part of your data center. So somebody is going to be maintaining that. So you need to pay the salaries and everything to that team, or you need to, one company is maintaining, you have to give the project to them, so they will be maintaining your data, your code and everything. Clear? So all the servers are available, whether it is OLTP server, OLAP server, all of them are available in the where in the data centers only. Clear? So data centers, we don't maintain. A BA developer will not maintain. You are not an admin guy. Admin guys are completely taking care of the servers, taking the backup, because if something happens, they need to have the backup of data. And at 24 by 7 it has to run, and there is no performance issues. If there is a performance issue, if you open Amazon.com, Amazon.com will not open, it will take a lot of time. If it is taking a lot of time, means the Amazon company lose a lot of business. So every time whenever I click on Amazon.in, the server is very much faster, and some team is monitoring. Some team will be monitoring. The server should be up and run, and it has to be faster also. So who's going to be maintaining? The data center teams, admin teams are going to be maintaining. This may be Java server, or maybe .NET server, SAP server, SQL server, we don't know, but all these servers will be thoroughly, examined on the daily basis, and they will be able to maintain these servers. Am I clear? So all the data, so what ETL is going to be doing, get the data, clean the data, and you're going to be putting into data warehousing. Yesterday, I spoken about all of them. But let me tell you, compulsory question, what is OLTP? What is OLAP? People who missed yesterday's class, please you need to watch that class. I clearly spoken about staging and lot of other things there. So you have to know about what is data staging, what is ETL and blah blah blah, what is the cube, what is reports. Everything I have clearly explained in the yesterday's class. I strongly recommend to watch that video. All right. Now today, this interview question let us focus on. So you have fresh data, small size data, read and write data. So this is called as OLTP data, online transaction data. You will have more end users are connected. More end users are connected. So here very few, less, not the end users, business users are connected in this. Business users means management of the company. Amazon CEO wanted to see the sales. Amazon CEO or the board of directors wanted to see how the company is happening. All this large amount of data will be analyzed. So how the products are sold in India for last Diwali, how the sales is happening in Europe in last Christmas, how the sales last 5 years Christmas sales all over the world. Like that, the business users, board of directors, CEO of the company, all these people are going to be using the BI applications or data warehousing applications. These applications did not cannot be used by the end user. For example, I'm the end user. I wanted to go to Amazon.com. I will just use the OLTP application. I buy the product. But I'm not going to be worrying how the sales of the Amazon is happening, whether it is a good or bad. I'm not bothered. I'm only end user. But who's going to be bothered? Amazon CEO, Amazon board of directors, all those people are worried. So they will be, using this data. So OLAP data or the data warehousing data is not for the end users to use it. You never connect it to these. Always, whatever the application that we are using, this will be OLTP applications only. Clear? And you will have less indexes are created. You don't understand what is the index now, but when you read your SQL, you will be able to understand this is more indexes are created. So you don't understand, but this is the interview question. You will be able to at least remember this. More end users are there here. Business users are going to be there. That is also less. And here you have the data in the normalized format. You don't understand what is a normalization, but compulsory people may ask you what is a normalization. You will be able to understand in the SQL videos what is a normalization. And here you will have what is called as a denormalized data, right? So data warehousing data, OLAP data will be historical data, large size data, read only data, denormalized data, more indexes are going to be prepared, less business users. These are the couple of points that you have to tell the interviewer. Clear? It is read and write data. Most of the time, the servers are busy to writing the data. You go to bank, what you do? Once in a while, you see your balance. But most of the time, you will pay the loan amount. You will, get the cash withdrawal, cash deposit, funds transfer. Most of the time, OLTP servers are busy with the writing, but only small storage will be there. You will have less, lesser than 1 terabyte of 2 terabyte of data. But when you compare with the data warehousing data, it will be hundreds terabytes of data one data warehouse can have. If it is full, then you can have one more data warehouse. That will take 10-20 years to get full, then to fill. Then after that, you may have one more data warehouse. At least, so the company is having 40-50 years of data means they may maintain all the data in 3 to 4 data warehouse systems. Clear? So that is how why data warehouse means I need to have the historical data. So with the help of this data, we are going to be processing. So I get lot of vegetables and I told you I put all the vegetables in the refrigerator. Data warehouse similar to a refrigerator. But who's going to be preparing the food? There is a kitchen. You need to go to the kitchen, get the vegetables, and you need to process the vegetables and create a good food. Now you need to go to kitchen. So there is one more application called SSIS application that will be your processing unit. Get the raw data from the data warehouse and process the data. After food preparation, what you do? You serve the food in the plate. So you need to have the proper garnishing and you serve the food like that. We are going to be preparing a report. So report is your plate. You're going to be serving with the proper garnish and everything. And end of the day, this guy will see the reports only. So this is business user. This guy is called business user. How the sales is good, how the sales is bad, and where the sales is spiking up, where the sales is going down. All these things the business user is going to be seeing, and he will be understand how the business is happening. This is what is called business intelligence or the data analytics. Data analytics means understanding the past or reporting the past. What was my sales last 5 years? What was, right? So what would be my sales in next 5 years? That will be the data science applications fundas. Clear? So predictions can be done with the help of a data science or artificial intelligence or the machine learning. But data analytics or business intelligence means understanding the past or reporting the past. So both of them needs data science application, data analytics application needs the data coming from anywhere. Okay. So that is what I told you in the yesterday's class also. There are two things that we were talking about. One is called data analytics. The next one is called data science. So data analytics, it is also called as a business intelligence, understanding the past. The best example was, what was my sales in India uh, for last 5 years. So the Amazon company wanted to understand. So what would be my sales? Okay, what would be, or what will be my sales in India for next 5 years? So this will be the data science based question. Data science and data analytics or BI needs data. The data may come from Excel sheets, data may come from SQL, data may come from data warehousing, data may come from Hadoop systems, or data may come from cloud systems. Anywhere you have a data, that data can be taken. You can perform data analytics applications, or you will be able to perform data science applications. You need to have the data. So most of the time we will be able to get the data from the SQL. Small amount of data means the companies may store in Excel also, right? So any data you can take it and prepare data analytics applications as well as data science applications. And yesterday's video you must watch. Data science, you never ever go into this directly, because it is not a 1 month, 2 months, 3 months course. It is 18 months course. You need to learn a lot of things. SQL you need to know, Python you need to know, and after that you need to know machine learning, deep learning, right? Deep learning, natural language processing, and the neural networks. So artificial intelligence, a lot of things you're going to be learning. You go mad. You more get simply, if you learn a Python, Python is not sufficient. Python with all these machine learning algorithms you have to study, and it is very, very complicated process. Plus, you need to have good stats background. Okay, stats background. You need to have good maths background. So any non-IT people can learn this, but you have to be a research and development guy. You have to be a R&D guy to become a data scientist. You're not a software engineer. So when you do the data analytics course, by learning all of them, you will become a data engineering guy, or you will become a BA developer, or you will become a software engineer, right? So when you learn this course, you are not a software engineer. You are called as, a data scientist. Scientist means people who have the capability of doing R&D. Yes, if you don't have those kind of skills, don't simply dump into data science. So data science will not give you a proper job, offers. I'm telling you, you lose money, you lose confidence, you lose everything. So never go into go into the data science directly. If you wanted to learn really, if you're interested, get the job in data analytics first, then work for the data analytics for 3 to 5 years, then you join reputed institution and learn this kind of a courses. If you're really interested, then plan for this. So never ever go in for data science courses which are very, very complicated. Even though no coding is required, lot of R&D skills are needed, lot of maths, stats background is needed. You need to understand the data, and doing lot of predictions is not very easy. Clear? So never go into data science. So go into business intelligence, data analytics. Any non-IT people can come and they can be into the data analytics. And if you put 3 years of experience, minimum 10 to 15 lakhs of salary packages, the Indian IT company is giving. So you can use this opportunity and complete. But you need to learn everything, not only one Power BI, one SQL. SQL is the backbone for Power BI, ETL, and everything. You need to learn everything, and you should be able to, work with this data. So what normally we do, we get the data from here, OLTP systems. We clean the data, we dump the data. So this is what is called data engineering. So data engineering is also called as a data preparation. Okay, data preparation is important. So in SSIS or ETL, what normally we do the data engineering activities. Okay, you get the data from different sources, you clean the data, you again store the data, you do the data modeling, and the data is ready. Once the data is ready, processing and creating a report will not take much more time. So data engineering, data preparation will take a lot of time. So data preparation means you have to know SQL knowledge, you have to know ETL knowledge, you have to know data warehousing knowledge, you have to know data modeling knowledge. If you know these technologies, you can become a data engineering guy. Clear? I wanted to prepare some food for 1,000 people. So what is the difficulty task? Go to the supermarket, get the vegetables, get the chicken, get the paneer, get the cheese, and clean them. Clean the chicken, clean the vegetables, peel them, and cut them, and marinate them, have them spices, and soak them. Will take a lot of time. So 1,000 people means how much of efforts you need to put it. So all the food is ready, the data food preparation is ready. Now chef is going to be coming, and within 1 2 hours he can make the food and go. So data engineering or the food preparation will take a lot of time, not the cooking. Actual cooking anybody can do. So if everything is that, assistants will come, they will be doing all these things. A chef is going to be coming at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. For 1,000 people food he can prepare within 4 to 5 hours. But food preparation, getting the raw vegetables, cutting them, cleaning them, marinating them, adding spices, and all these things will take 2 days, 3 days, 10 days also. Clear? So what will be the toughest activity in the business intelligence means it is data engineering, or called as a data preparation will take a lot of time. So data preparation is very very important. So you have to know business intelligence or data analytics means it is data engineering, or called as a data preparation plus after the data is ready, then you create a reports. Most of the time, we so 60 to 70% of the time you will be working with this. Remaining 30 40% of the time you will be working with data engineering. Means what are the technologies you have to know? SQL you have to know, one ETL tool you have to know, data warehousing you have to know, data modeling you have to know. Reporting means any reporting tool, SSRS, Power BI, any or a Tableau, any reporting tool, But if you learn only reporting, you are only ready for the 40%. So what is the most work we are going to be doing means this is the work. SQL work we will be doing it. ETL, data warehousing, data modeling. So business intelligence, data analytics means data engineering activity plus create a reports. These two are called data analytics or business intelligence. Simply you collect the data. Okay, collect the data, then what you do? You clean the data, you store the data, then you process the data, and you read or you display the data. That is what you do. Okay, you collect the data, clean the data, store the data, process the data, then display. Displaying purpose will say you read the data, or we say we report the data. Okay, this is what a business intelligence applications are going to be doing, or data analytics applications are going to be doing. Only one application you cannot learn. SQL you have to know thoroughly, SSIS you have to know thoroughly, data warehousing you have to know thoroughly, Power BI or SSRS, any reporting tool, even Excel is also number one reporting tool, or a Tableau. So anyone, or SAS, right? SAS, BO, business object, all of them are called reporting tools. You have to have one reporting tool in your basket, one ETL tool. So we have, this is the ETL tool, right? So one more ETL tool we have ADF, but I don't recommend this ADF to learn now. You complete SSIS, and you can jump if you wanted to have the cloud software. You can have later, but remember ADF will be Azure Data Factory Cloud ETL software. To understand this, if you understand SSIS, then learning ADF will not be more than 1 week. SSIS will take 25 classes. From Monday, the meeting aid is going to change. Today, you will be able to get the payment links and everything. You can call these numbers if you don't get the payment links after 1 hour. Okay. So after 1 hour, if you don't get the payment links, you can just call these numbers. Tell them that you wanted to join an SSIS. From Monday, same time with a different link, we're going to be joining. And 25 days it will be. Almost it will take 1 month. And after that, data warehousing videos will be given for free. And one more project is also included in that. That is Amazon. So you will be doing that project. Clear? So as we discussed, so 25 classes daily, 1 hour will be there. And what will be the fee? Right question you need to ask these guys. Okay, call these numbers today or wait for 1 hour. You will get the discounts and all of them. When you fill this form, you're eligible to get the discounts and everything. If you don't fill the form, you're not authorized to get the discounts. Hope you have filled the form. So they will be able to send by 12 o'clock or after 1 hour, you will get the payment details. If you don't get, check in the spam first. If still not available, call this number saying that I have attended SSIS demo and from Monday I wanted to continue. So 9:30 with the new meeting ID will be connecting. People who make the payment, they will be able to get the new meeting link by tomorrow. So any questions you have, you will be able to ask me now. And all these things are going to be covered. 6 months validity will be there for the course and the videos also. So after 6 months, if you wanted to extend the videos, you can make some renewal amounts and continue the videos for more time. 6 months is more than sufficient for you to complete this course, and because it will be for 1 month course only, right? So all live classes, recorded videos are shared, interview questions, and sample CVs also I'll be giving at the end of the course. Now, if you want to prepare SQL with SSIS, also you can include these two courses and apply for the jobs. And after Power BI, you can also include Power BI and create one more CV and upload it. Okay. So Power BI new batch is going to start from April 1st. If you wanted to continue from April, that's fine. Otherwise, May batch you can continue, guys. Chalo. Any questions you have? So TARDIS project recorded or live, recorded videos only, Harry. We don't have live classes. But I will give you my time when you get an error. If you get any kind of an error, if you send me the error message, we are going to be connecting one to one and we will be able to talk. Okay. So, and we'll finalize the issues. That is how I'm going to be connecting to all the people who are doing the project. So they do the project. When they get the error, they'll send me a message. They send me a mail, bhaskarjogi@gmail.com with their phone number so that I can make a call and we'll connect and we will be able to continue further. Chalo. Any questions, guys? So today is the final demo, and from Monday, we'll start. We'll discuss how to install SQL Server, how to install SSIS in your laptop. The laptop configurations also I have discussed in yesterday's class. What is the laptop or desktop you need to have it. So Monday, I'll show you how to install SSIS or SQL Server in your laptop, and we'll continue further. Okay. So Monday new meeting ID you will get it. And if you don't get any meeting ID, call my team so they will be able to give you. Thank you guys. Bye bye.